Gangster Brian Halloran had snitched on Whitey to the feds, and the crime lord of South Boston had tracked him to the waterfront. Now, Kevin watched as Brian emerged from a nearby restaurant.
It was a beautiful day out. There's people everywhere coming from work. It's like 5 o'clock at night. And all of a sudden, Jim Bulger came racing in the parking lot and pulled up right beside Brian Halloran. And he yelled out, "Brian!" And Halloran turned his head. And when he turned his head to look, he let go with the carbine and started shooting him. The driver was killed instantly. The car drifted across the street, smashed into another building across the road. You can see the muzzle flash, you can hear the noise, the crack. I can see people dropping to the ground, see people grabbing people and pulling them down. It wasn't over. I can see the car making a U-turn, pulled up right alongside the back of the car. Jim Bulger, he wanted to make sure they were dead. Brian Halloran was still alive, and he got out of the car. And I don't think he had his bearings. He was stumbling, he was staggering. And Jim Bulger raised the carbine up, 30 caliber, and started shooting him. He went down, and then he starts pumping bullets into him while he's laying on the ground.
The murder of Brian Halloran sent a message to the criminals of South Boston. Whitey Bulger owned the town and would stop at nothing to silence an informant, even if it meant a public assassination.
People just standing there looking around, not even comprehending what they just saw. Some were hysterical, some were just staring. They couldn't believe what just happened in front of them. I'm standing there thinking about it afterwards. Yeah, this really does happen, and people do get killed, and now I've been part of it. And now there's no getting out. I had no intention of getting out anyways. I was making good money. I was making thousands, hundreds of thousands, so I had no intention of walking away. But now I knew that there was no walking away.